Okay, the first ball I'm going to throw for you is the Radical Guru Master. The Guru Master came out last year as a top shelf high-end ball. Probably Radical's most hooking ball. It broke a cover stock record last year. It has very angular motion and is the most modern ball I possess, and I'm going to throw it. 5 times the charm. With that shot, it was a little bit more into the oil, so it slid farther and didn't hook so much. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it's intended for. I guess that was my fault. I'll show you the very angular motion. Now I just stood as far left on the lane as I could, just about, and threw it right around the middle of the lane. So it would go at a 45-degree angle. But I'm going to stay right there, and I'm going to throw the Mission, which came out about 2 years ago. It's an Ebonite ball, and you'll see how it hooks. Okay, notice how it didn't come back as much, because that ball is not designed for a very angular motion. It wasn't a very high-end ball, but it is definitely a good sport ball. It wasn't too far off from hitting the pocket. It hit just maybe 2 or 3 inches, 2 or 3 boards right. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw the AMF Sumo, which is one of the first hook balls. It came out right around 1980, right in the 80s. Basically just a ball that was meant for people who throw kind of straight, because it's going to go down and it's just supposed to finish real nice and hit the pins. As you can see, the Sumo didn't really hook up very much at all compared to the other two. It hooked up some, granted. The Sumo was not intent for angular motion. That is why it mostly slid down half the way and started to hook at the end, and that's what it was designed to do. It's supposed to slide a little and then finish and hook in the end. That way it's supposed to bash through the pins at an angle. And it wasn't really meant to start hooking before then. It was just supposed to wait and then go boom. Now I'm going to throw the Quantum ball, which came out of a league out of Akron, Canton during the 80s as well. It's a nicer, higher quality ball, really glossy, probably $400 because they paid like $17 a week back then. But I'm going to throw that and show it to you. After I reset the pins. Now see, it hooked up more than the Sumo. It didn't finish quite as nicely as the other balls, because the Quantum definitely has more of an angular motion than the Sumo, but not quite as much as the Mission and the Guru. And my whole point of this was to show that the more modern balls are definitely becoming more aggressive. They're changing the game to where it's no longer a sport where you can stand on the right side and just throw the ball. You have to think about it. You have to adjust. You have to move. With my Guru, to hit a 10-pin, which is the farthest right pin, it's down right there. I would have to stand even further left than my first ball and almost put no fingers in the ball and try and flat-hand it to hit it. And no joke, that's how difficult and how complex has it become. You have to really think out your actions. While most people do get a spare ball, like I could probably throw the Sumo and get it if I really wanted to. But that was just the way I just wanted to show you the comparisons between all the balls. And I'll show you where I was standing. Right here. I was walking up, walking, slide. I was throwing right there. They're going out and in. At least the master. Alright, that's it.